Yeah, so, oh my God. Thank you guys so much for coming. Obviously, we want to get up on the stage and use the mics because we have the stage. And
That's the
mics.
only reason we bought the house.
That's it.
Yeah. This square footage, yeah.
But yeah, thank you guys. Yeah, all right. So yeah, thank you guys all so much for coming. We want to do a couple of quick shout outs.
Shout out to my dad, where are you? Pop, Joe, and my stepmom Gina for paying for the labor of the front door. Oh, I'm cut off now? Okay, I'm good.
No, I got it.
I was trying to compare her to that one, but okay.
Based off the labor that was done to get that door installed, my God, worth $1 million. Pop, or you?
Yeah, so,
Pop, Joe, Gina. We would not have a front door otherwise. It would be a gaping hole in the wall.
yeah, like if we had tried to DIY that, it just would have been a D-I-E.
Die.
Yeah. Also, to my parents, Larry, and has Dee come down yet?
Hey.
Dee!
Hey. Sorry.
You gotta just stand back.
Okay, sorry.
Yeah, so they helped, their generous contribution helped upgrade some of the lighting in the place, the awesome sconces in the living room, and a bunch of other things like connectors and duct tape and tools and stuff that you don't see, but thank you guys so much.
It's holding the house together.
Yeah.
Oh, and thank everyone for helping us move. We literally would not have been able to be in this house if you did not help us move, because Jeff has 100 years worth of stuff to move to every location. So we really appreciate everyone who came that day, because I think Jeff and I would have just croaked in Riverton.
So one of the reasons we wanted to, you guys to stick around for a little bit is we have something special. One of our friends approached us and said that she wanted to do a performance for us in honor of our housewarming.
Yes.
Right? So I don't really know. Do you know anything about it?
She said there was a lot of like pyrotechnics, and I said the stage is pretty flammable. I feel like maybe we don't do that, so that's all I know. And I said I nixed the pyrotechnics, but that's all I know.
Well, that does not surprise me. She's a flamboyant woman of many talents, and so I'm sure that
The coolest person I know.
Right?
Yeah.
Well,
I thought I was.
You're my dad, it doesn't count.
so yeah, whatever she has in store is definitely. Oh, Hopper, what are you doing, buddy? Is going to be spectacular.
Yeah.
One to come. All right. So without further ado, please.
The one, the only.
Welcome to. Yeah. Everybody already put their hands together.
Yeah.
Put your hands together some more for the one, the only, the fabulous Laura Tinner.
Yeah!
Is it me? Hello? Hello?
So magnetic.
I am. My magnetic personality. Maybe this. I never used a microphone before. That's exciting. Alright, so I wrote a little poem that I wanted to read in honor of today's big event. Buying a new home for the first time ever is a memory that you will remember forever. Just like the day you married your wife, it's an event that will be a new beginning in your life. Thank you.
All right.
And now, for our next act, a death-defying feat of matrimonial mayhem. Two people who said they would never get married dive head first into wedlock.
What?
Stop.
You're lying. Oh my God.
She got her wedding shoes.
Oh, nice. I'm shaking. This is my first wedding, so bear with me. I practiced all day, but now I'm shaking. Dearly beloved, friends, family, and assorted characters who wandered in. We gathered here today to witness the union of Jeffrey Kelly and Allison Hodge as husband and wife. But not in a lame way, in a really cool, like Jef and Allison way. In a world filled with serious ceremonies, why not have a celebration as unique as they are? Yes?
Yeah!
The poet and philosopher Samuel Hagar once wrote, I tell myself, hey, only fools rush in. Only time will tell if we can stand the test of time. All I know is you've got to run to win. And I'll be damned if I get hung up on that line. Hey. One of the most artful aggregations of cliche in all of Western literature, Mr. Hagar shares some profound wisdom about the nature of the commitment that Jef and Allison are making today. First, it is not to be entered into lightly, for it's a long road full of uncertainty. We all hope that the promises we make today will endure forever, but we are also acutely aware that the future will inevitably unleash countless surprises, challenges, and tragedies upon us that are beyond our ability to foresee, much less control. Promises of forever seem like frail things by comparison. But rather than losing heart in the face of such immense adversity, we can instead choose to stand together before it and take the risk to commit anyway, because we also know we are not helpless. We know that there is hope, the hope that is created by us every day, born from the intention that we bring, the effort that we put in, and our stubborn will to continually make anew the promises that we breathe in life today. At least I think that's what Sammy was saying. I'm not sure. I might be reading into it a little bit, but I do know that Jef and Allison really wanted to put the phrase, only time will tell that we pass the test of time, into the ceremony. All right, everyone, here we go. If there is anyone in attendance who has cause to believe that this couple should not be joined in marriage, may you speak now or forever hold your peace. All right, there are no objections. Let's begin. At this time, before we proceed with the ceremony, I'd like to invite the couple to share their vows. Jeff, would you please deliver yours first?
Sure.
You weren't ready with your portfolio.
I know, I'm sorry. So, Allison, you rule.
Shut that baby up.
You rule. I really dig you. And I have like a lot of other stuff written. And I'm going to say it because I love to talk. But if you don't remember any of that, that's the takeaway. All right? So as you know, I have had a long-term fear of long-term relationships. I had this idea that they were always...
Can't wait to have children, I bet. That's nice. Never.
I just had this idea that they always had to follow the same pattern. There would be this strong, fun, romantic whirlwind of a beginning that would just inevitably be followed by disappointment and disillusionment and just poof, right? And we had a whirlwind in the beginning, for sure. From our first date to the Tuesday nights at Urban Saloon, Captain Karaoke nights, Vegas, and then thinking that it was such a great idea to drive together down to Universal Studios, Orlando, Florida, when we barely knew each other. We had a lot of fun. We made a lot of good memories. But I think something else was happening because when I think back on those early times, my favorite memories are our first trip to the grocery store together. Getting lost in Jersey during a torrential rainstorm, and there was a leaf on my windshield wiper. I went to pull it off, and the windshield wiper flew off. That was an adventure. And all the countless hours that we spent on 95, stuck in traffic, just having the time of our lives. I gotta look at my notes. Right, yes. So our adventures were fun, but it turns out that we didn't really need booze or glitz and glamour or thrill rides, because just being with you was magic. And then we moved in together.
And it was so much more magical.
And things got hard, right? We had 100,000 bitter battles, but rather than it dissolving us, we got stronger, because from each of those we learn something about each other and ourselves, how to communicate, how to set boundaries, and how to let down our boundaries. We learned more than anything that we were about more than just fun. We created a safe space for each other, and in that space, I found a happiness that I never expected to find. Things have calmed down, obviously, since then, right? I remember you were afraid of this too, because now I get grumpy when you go to the grocery store, right? You get grumpy after work. Like every car ride is not like a vaudeville act. But I remember you said to me early on, like, if we ever become one of those couples that goes to bed and reads, just kill me. Just kill me. And I tried many times. She's a lot stronger than she looks.
I'm Italian.
Yeah, she's Italian. That's true. But now we look forward to those things, like the peace and contentment of doing our own thing, but together, or doing things together. And the most incredible thing to me is that we didn't have to become completely boring people to be able to enjoy those moments. Like, we can still revel in your spontaneous, some say crazy, ideas, right? We can plan whatever, or not plan, whatever adventures we want to go on together. Like, we may have bought a house, but nickel and dime are still on the loose. So, like, even though I take it for granted sometimes, the fact is, after all of these years, being with you is still just magic. And I want to be your partner in crime for as long as we can get away with it.
I'm so sorry, Allison, but Jeff's taken up all the time that we have. So we won't be able to. Oh, okay. If you can be quick.
I'll keep it short.
Keep it short, thanks.
I love you. I was really nervous to follow up from you because I know you can be a wordsmith, and I'm just like always just looking for the laugh, but I'll try to be sincere and be cute and magical. Okay. My dearest Jeffrey L. Kelly, my partner in crime and in comedy. After 9 years, can you believe we're standing up here right now on this very bizarre but completely us pink stage in a home we just bought together? No? Me neither. But I'm so happy to be here with you right now. As many of you know, I vowed to never ever get married. But I guess with Jeff, some things are worth changing your mind for. While I never thought I was a marrying type, I'm going to capitalize this moment in front of our loved ones and share some of my favorite things about you. To start, you're insanely clever. Everyone just heard you go off. Like, that is a picture frame into my life. You're often ridiculous, and you have a great sense of humor. Some of the happiest times of my life have been giggling with you in grocery stores. Why would you steal my line? And in traffic, on vacations, and in our various apartments and homes, and now home. So much so that we've had to make a rule that we can't giggle in bed because we would laugh too long, too late into the night, and we never go to sleep. Second, the love you have for our dogs. It's doggone heartwarming. Rex, pour one out for the homie. Ginger and Hopper are all truly lucky to have you as their servant. Every day, rain or shine, you take them on their small adventure around town, play and do training with them, and most importantly, solve their never-ending supply of bones. Without you, our little family would be woefully incomplete. Your genuine love and care for them inspire me to be a more caring person. 3, There's not that many, just kidding. Your sensitive soul, how deeply you feel towards the world around you, how quick you are to cry at a sweet song, a sad movie scene, or a really good dinner. Your willingness to be so open and vulnerable has encouraged me to follow suit. You've given me a place of safety that I've never experienced before. I don't cry. I can never express to you how lucky I feel to spend my days with you by my side. Finally, your willingness to embrace the chaotic nature of our life. Hitching your wagon to this horse is no easy task. Between the calendars chock full of social engagements, to playing the supporting role as Uncle Jeff in the Crazy Aunt Allie show, to the spontaneous, what if we just went to Greece next month type of adventures, the patience and often excitement you have for this life we share makes my heart feel whole. I couldn't pick a better dime to my nickel. I love you so much, Lil B. Here's to another night, another dream, but always you. Oh, that's mine, sorry.
Oh, that was awesome.
Follow that up.
All right, here we go. Do you, Jeff, promise to love Allison and respect her, to share your life, your dreams, to celebrate the good times together and support each other through the bad times, to build with her a home that is a place of love, happiness, commitment, and growth?
I do.
Do you, Allison, promise to love Jeff and respect him, to share your life and your dreams, to celebrate the good times together, support each other through the bad times, to build with him a home that is a place of love, happiness, commitment, and growth?
I do.
The wedding rings perfectly symbolize the never-ending love you two have for each other. The rings serve as a welcome and constant reminder of the bond you've formed with your partner. Please repeat after me. I, Jeff, give you, Allison,
Give you, Allison,
this ring as a symbol of my enduring love
this ring as a symbol of my enduring love,
and a reminder that we face this world together.
and a reminder that we face this world together.
I, Allison,
give you,
Jeff, this ring as a symbol of my enduring love
this ring as a symbol of my enduring love,
and a reminder that we face this world together.
and a reminder that we face this world together.
Jef and Allison, by the power vested in me by the Universal Life Church and by the state of New Jersey, I am pleased to pronounce you husband and wife, sealed together today by both law and love before the universe. Ladies and gentlemen, I am proud to introduce for the first time Mr. Kelly and Mrs. Hahn.